everyone. Welcome to the channel. I am joined by a couple of my friends, and we're going to spill some Disney tea today. So let me go ahead and introduce everyone. I have Cinder Loves Allie. Say hi.
Everyone.
Hi, guys.
And I have Perfectly Cat. And we are going to be joined by Kelly from the Mickey Bunch shortly. And then we have Megan, right? Is it Megan? Taylor. Oh my gosh. Why did I call you? Sorry, Taylor. We're going to be joined by Taylor shortly as well. So for now, it's just us three girls, and we're going to be talking about some different Disney topics. Hi, everyone. Hi, Trix.
Hi, Trix. I'm just going to share this in my group real quick.
All right.
Hi, Rosa. All right. So let's see. What was our main topic today? Was our question for the day was actually do you decorate for the fall season, or do you go straight into the Christmas season? And if so, what is your favorite thing for fall season? So, Perfectly Cat.
I actually do decorate for Halloween. As soon as I possibly can, usually like the second week of September, I start putting up Halloween decorations outside, inside. My husband says I decorate more for Halloween than I do for Christmas, and I'm going to be doing my backdrop a little bit too, kind of adding some Disney-inspired crafts that I've been doing throughout the year. So some cool stuff. And then as soon as it's 12 o'clock at night on Thanksgiving, Christmas explodes. It's like Christmas throws up in my house, and I'm so happy about it.
All right. I want to say hi to a couple other people that just joined in. We've got Yaya Chronicles in. Christy's Corners joining us.
Hey, Christy.
We miss you, Christy. All right. So, Allie, what do you do?
I normally do have fall or I have Halloween and then fall decorations. I actually used to do all the seasons. I did that when we lived in a house before we moved out of California. But since we've been where we're at now, it's a lot smaller place. So I don't have a lot of room to decorate, but I do put a couple little things up. So I am planning on putting up some Halloween stuff. And then, of course, into Christmas. I usually always decorate for Christmas.
Awesome. So I don't know if you guys can see. I've already started decorating for fall season. I start right before it starts to get it stops getting like super hot. That's my fall indicator. So it's usually like middle of August is usually the time I start to decorate. And I absolutely love it. Oh, Trix, thank you.
I was waiting for you to see that.
Wait.
I was going to wait for her to finish her story.
So much. Hi, Jose. So yeah, I start decorating fairly early, and it goes on all a week after Halloween. I kind of just keep it up because a lot of the stuff I have is more fall decor instead of Halloween, unless we're having a Halloween party, and then we throw everything in there. Oh, hi, Kilt Guy. Hi, Marie. Welcome to the channel. So, yeah, and I think my favorite of fall is probably just like the leaves changing, just the weather getting, nice and crisp, that kind of thing. That's my favorite part of fall. So, Perfectly Cat, what's your favorite part of fall?
I love pumpkins. I love the shape. The color orange is my favorite color. It just makes me happy. There's something about orange that relaxes me but energizes me at the same time. So the orange being everywhere, pumpkins. I just want to like dress up as a pumpkin and hug myself because I love pumpkins. I love how it tastes too. Like I love the spices. I love the transition of like going from hot summer into cold winter and kind of having that like cozy time. It just reminds me of my childhood of just like that was always the fun time. School was starting and I don't know, I like it.
Oh,
Nice.
Halloween.
Allie, what about you?
kind of the same. I mean, I like the pumpkin spice frappuccinos at Starbucks when those come out for the for the fall, for sure. But yeah, I think just the leaves changing, it just kind of brings back memories of childhood. We have a tradition in our house where on every Halloween day, Halloween night, we watch the original Halloween movie. That's an annual tradition in our household. So yeah,
I'm gonna go to your house. That is awesome.
Yeah,
We have a tradition at our house where and I tried to incorporate it in our channel last year, but we do a like Halloween, I think it's like 13 days to Halloween or something like that. It's like the 13 days before Halloween leading up to it. We have everybody in the family get together and we split up the days. It picks like 2 or 3 movies a piece, and then we watch them. So depending on whatever it is, whether it's a fall movie or a Halloween themed movie, we sit around and watch it as a family. So we have our youngest one. She picks like Halloween Town and like those kind of movies.
I love Halloween Town, all of them.
Yeah. Those are like our favorites. And then my oldest one, she picks like Sweeney Todd and Nightmare Before Christmas and like those kind of movies. And then we pick the classics. It's a fun time and it gets everybody together and we a movie night. So that's cool.
that is cool.
Oh, we've got a
I
couple
love
more
that.
people.
Yeah, a few more people joined.
I'm not
Hi,
a scary
Becky.
movie person.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I do
My
enjoy.
husband loves the horror movies. I'm not into those as much.
Now, a little known fact about me, and I probably shouldn't say this, but because now people are going to do it. But the scene in The Ring where the girl is walking funny, whenever I see that, I like I start having a panic attack. Like I can't even. I don't know why. It's just like I was in the movie theater. I've never gotten up from a movie before. I got up and I ran and I threw up. It just something about it freaked me out. And I cannot, okay. I cannot handle freaky stuff. I like fun, sweet Halloween Town. Like that's it.
She's like, that's the extent of my spookiness.
Seriously, jump scares. I don't like jump scares. If you watch any of my videos, I jump scare myself. Like I jump up and I'm like, whoa.
That's funny.
Hi, Vicky. Hi, Becky from Beloved One. So we're discussing fall and what you fall. What's your favorite thing about fall? And do you guys decorate fall like for fall early? Like when do you start decorating, or do you just not decorate for fall at all and go straight into Christmas? So we want to know from everybody. But speaking about Kat, your experience about The Ring, my youngest daughter never seen the movie or anything. She was just getting out of the shower and she had a one of those nightgowns. It was white. I think it was Cinderella or something, but it was white, and it had you could only see the little Cinderella emblem like right on the top part, and that was it. and she comes walking into the dining room like this with her hair soaked because she had just gotten out of the shower. She flipped her hair. She flipped her hair over her head. She didn't want to get her mouth wet. And she comes walking in going, Mom, can you do my hair? And she looked just like the girl. And I was like, no, I don't want to do
I'm like sweating. I am like literally like, is it hot in here?
The look on your face, Kat, the whole time. You're like,
I can't. It's like I literally have goose pimples because it just something about it. Ask my husband, like he joked around once and I almost punched him. Like, and I'm not a violent person, but I was like, I will hurt you.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Hi, darling Disney divas. Hi, Brittany's news page. Welcome to the channel.
I'm okay.
So,
I think I need to go to therapy. Like it is like I'm not scared of snakes or bugs, or I'm not scared of anything. I'm not even scared of of maniacs coming out of the bushes because I have a strategy. If someone attacks me, I'm gonna pretend there's bugs around me and I'm gonna go bugs, and then they'll go away. But that for some reason that movie scares the bejesus out of me.
That description you just gave reminds me of a scene out of the movie Tommy Boy with Chris Farley and David Spade, where they're like, bees
yes.
in the car.
You haven't seen that?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Oh yeah, so I thought you would enjoy that one because that scared the bejesus out of me.
It sounds so terrifying.
Yeah, it was pretty frightening. I was like, just pull your hair back, I'll brush it. Just don't do that. Whatever you do, just don't come in the room like that.
I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm like
all right, so Kat, just to calm yourself down, what topic do you have for us today?
I got food, delicious food.
Yum, yum.
So as we know, we have the Food and Wine Festivals coming up. A great site that I like to use is allears.com. They have menus for every single place in Disney you can think of, but they also have all the listing for the Food and Wine, and you should check it out. They have some delicious, oh my gosh, delicious food. Thank you, Rosa. I'm really looking forward to it, but then I realized I'm missing it by like a week. So I'm kind of sad, but if you get a chance to be down there during that time, definitely check out all the new menu items. Also, over in California, they will be having the Groot bread. I think they had this last year, didn't they? Or did they have something similar to that?
Yes, they did have that. It's good.
I heard it's good. So that is coming back, as so is a whole bunch of different Marvel delicacies. So keep your eyes out for that if you are our West Coast fans. With Galaxy's Edge coming, I'm going to be diving into more of the foods when it gets closer. They have some really interesting looking things. The one looks like a little animal. Like, I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a furry bug, but it's actually not. It tastes like chicken. I think it is. Let's see, what else do I have for you guys? Also, over at the studio catering company in Hollywood Studios, they have the Fanta Orange Freeze with blue cream. That sounds delicious. Ooh. So as part of the Summer of Heroes goodies, and I cannot wait for to hear what new things are going to be coming out with the D23 Expo. That is August 23rd through the 25th. So I know they're going to be coming out with some really interesting new food, new restaurants. So we'll dive into that when that happens. And that's pretty much it for, Wolfgang Puck will be down in Disney Springs at his restaurant on the 20th of August. If you're down there, he'll be signing, and so that'd be fun. And also kind of related, but not, Bibbidi Boppidi Boo Boutique is just opened at the Grand Floridian. So that's another option you have for that. And
Nice.
that's for the food news.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the food, us being foodies and our channel mainly being based around food. We keep our eyes peeled for anything food related and all the new stuff. We're just like, oh, we have to go try that.
Yes.
So
For
thank you
sure.
so much for that.
You're welcome.
All right, Allie, what do you got for us?
Okay, so I went to my local Disney store last night and took some pictures of some of their displays of the merchandise. And Christy, I don't know if you're still on or not, but I know this is one of your favorite movies. Oh, wait, let's see if I can get this here. All the Nightmare Before Christmas merch is out. They had a full display here of it. Can you see that? A little tough. So there's that. And then let's see. Oh, of course, they're previewing the new Wisdom with Bambi. Look how cute that is.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. And oh yeah, and this is for some more of our Nightmare Before Christmas fans. These are like kind of little beanbag type of stuffed animals. They're really cute. Okay, and this was one of my favorites here. The Haunted Mansion Lounge Fly Bag.
Yes.
But I did notice the prices of the lounge fly bags inside of Disney have gone up a little bit. I saw some of them going for $90 now.
Oh, this one was $75.
Yeah,
so.
It usually ranges 75, 80, and 90, and I'm just wondering what differentiates it.
Yeah, I don't know. And then the last one, which I thought was really cute, are these two, Mickey and Minnie for Halloween with the 2019 stamp on it. Mickey's got a little tooth hanging out of his mouth there.
Yeah. Is he a one-tooth vampire?
Yeah. So, yeah, they had a lot of cute stuff at the store, and they change it up at the store all the time. So you can go there like every couple of weeks and it'll look completely different.
Oh, I know. I love all the decorations that they do for Halloween, and they change it up every year. They add new stuff. Yes. So that's what I look forward to is all the different new stuff, the new spirit jerseys, lounge fly bags, the new stuffed animals, the treats. Yeah, everything.
Yes, very much. So, like, I'll end the way Kat did, and that's going to do it for your merchandise news.
Yay! Nicely done. Thank you so much. All right, so we've got a couple comments. Everybody's saying that they love the merch. Disney store. We look cute with our ears. Thank you so much. Checking to see if we missed any other comments. I think that's pretty much it. All right, so the update that I have. Oh, the update that I have is, let's see. I'm trying to remember what update I was supposed to do. It would have been great to be prepared.
California news?
Oh, yeah, California, duh. Okay, so D23 is coming up, as you mentioned. So we're going to be trying to get ready for D23. A lot of the Oogie Boogie Bash, all that kind of stuff is coming up soon. So we are all looking forward to those. The Main Street Electrical Parade came back.
Yay!
So that's something that's super exciting. I love the Main Street Electrical Parade. It's my all-time favorite parade, and I wish they'd keep it forever. But they're not. They're going to get rid of it in September. I'm going to try not to cry.
I actually have the farewell button from when it left, like in the early 90s. I have the button, the little buttons. So, yeah, that's one of my.
Yeah. I really wish they would just keep it up all year round.
Yeah. And then what happened was it was in Disneyland, then it went to DCA, then it comes back over to Disneyland.
They can't. Well, actually, for a time, it actually went to Walt Disney World. And then whenever they brought Disney World, some of the floats were damaged during the transport. And so they had to spend a lot of money fixing them back before they would put them back in DCA for the small, and then it went away again, and so now it's back. So hopefully, fingers crossed, a lot of people start showing up and they start seeing that, you know, this is one of the popular parades that people really love, and it reminds them of their childhood and it reminds them of classic Disneyland, and keep it around for a lot longer than just 2 months.
Yeah.
So hopefully, fingers crossed, that happens. Illuminations and Walt Disney World is leaving, giving way for all kinds of new things that are going to be coming up over there. But with Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge and everything else over here, we're still in full swing on this side. They're gearing up for their fall season, and it's going to be packed over there. But I can't wait to see all the different changes and stuff that they're going to have over there. And when Kelly gets on, she's going to tell us about all the updates for Walt Disney World soon. So I'm looking forward to hearing about all of that, because I hear the gondolas are going to be coming up soon. And and I know, like, I can't wait to see those things in action.
Yeah, I've seen them getting tested in a couple.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen a couple of those videos, and it looks amazing. I just want to see somebody actually in one, like riding around. Yeah,
now,
that's what I'm looking forward to.
Seen the gondola pins, the new pin set that's coming out?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I want the Snow White one.
Yeah.
When I went to Walt Disney World, we passed by where the gondolas are above Hollywood Studios, and they were testing them. So they were running them. And I seen the Snow White one, and I swear I just stood there for like the whole time watching it go by.
It's like, I need you to
I know. I was like, just let me in. I just want to ride it. Just once.
I'm not a huge fan of gondolas, only because my only experience would be like the ones by us in like Hershey Park and stuff. And they've always been creaky. I'm not scared of falling. It's just the sound is a little overwhelming. But I'm interested to see how these are, especially because there is no air conditioning in them. There's vents. So I'm curious how that's gonna play during this kind of weird August heat with the rain. Like, do the vents prevent the water from getting in, and then it traps the air in? I'm just curious.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about too, because Florida is definitely humid. So even with a breeze, it's still a little hot and stuffy. So I'm wondering how that's going to pan out. I do know the higher elevation you go, the cooler it gets. So it might be that with the wind going, the speed, it might give a little bit of breeze or air. But I'm not sure. And I'd hate to be on one of those things if it broke down.
Oh no. Yeah. Not me.
With no air conditioning. The size of the pea. I cannot be stuck on something like that for more than 20 minutes, because I'm gonna die.
The reaction that Kat had earlier to your Cinderella Halloween story, that would be me when it comes to those heights and those gondola things or whatever. Yeah, not happening.
That is so cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all the new changes that they're gonna do for fall season, for Halloween. I know they already started decorating at Walt Disney World. They've already started a little bit. You can see some little hints here and there at Disneyland, but I'm waiting for everything to go into full swing with the Halloween season. So I'm looking forward to all the decorations and everything. So I want to ask a couple of you guys watching, what are you guys looking forward to the holiday season at Disneyland or Walt Disney World, as far as decorations and things like that? And what would you guys like to see from us as vloggers from the Halloween season? going into like Disney decor and things like that, because that
That's a
could be
great
some really
question.
good topics.
Let's see.
So let's see.
If we get anybody in here.
I know I was trying to get inspired by going to the Dollar Tree. They are starting to have a lot of their Halloween stuff, and I wanted to show you guys. Sorry. Me and my shorts. So I found this just a skeleton head, and I'm like, oh, I could put Mickey ears so like in the background with like giant Mickey ears. What do you think? Is that interesting decor for $1? I mean,
The
come
first thing I thought of whenever you pulled that out was I started thinking of Coco. With
on.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. I can go back and I could do like I could paint. See, this is why I need you guys to tell me that I found this. And I'm like, well, that could be like Haunted Mansion-y.
Yes.
I mean, the Dollar Tree has some really great stuff. Makes me happy.
Oh, we have a couple people talking about what they're going to do for Halloween here.
Oh yeah, Rosa says she's excited going to the Oogie Boogie Bash next month. Oh, Rosa, you're in for a grand time. And the Oogie Boogie Bash is the first time they're going to have it this year. So it is definitely a first. They're going to have so many different things. They're actually doing, that's what I forgot to mention. They're doing a Descendants dance party. So I think that is absolutely cool. It's a little bittersweet, you know, because Cameron passed away, unfortunately. But I'm looking forward to seeing like what they're going to be having for the dance party and everything else. I think that'll be really cool. My family loves Descendants, and we finally got to watch the Descendants 3. And I absolutely loved it. It was the final one, so they're not going to do another one.
It was really good.
Yeah, I absolutely love Descendants and the whole idea of the villains' kids and things like that, because that's right up my alley.
And the costumes, like I want to cosplay as some of the characters. They're just so on point.
Yes. So, Darling Disney Diva says, I'm going to the Dollar Tree to decorate my house. Yes.
Actually, they have the cutest stuff. And it's so nice, too, because I feel like their quality has gotten a little better over the years. I've been an avid shopper there for like a decade, but you have to kind of go through and find things. I was at Michael's and I wanted glitter glue, and it was $5 at Michael's. The exact same ones were $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Oh, wow.
So shop around.
Rick says he's excited for everything Halloween at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Yes. We are too.
For sure.
Singer Family Adventure says, I haven't watched Descendants at all. I guess I need to. Yes, it is a really, really good movie. There's 3 of them. It's basically the Disney villains' kids. So you have Cruella de Vil's son, you have Maleficent's daughter, you have the Evil Queen's daughter, and they kind of face up against the Disney princesses' children. And you know, the whole storyline, you know, feels that I don't want to give stuff away, but the Disney descendants are definitely rotten to the core. I love that song.
It's gonna be a little rotten. You gotta have a little bit of darkness in you.
Yes, everybody has a little darkness to them. Just a little. Yeah,
I'm sweet as can be.
Oh, Mike Wheeler's on. Hi, Mike. How are you? All right. So, let's see. What else can we talk about? Disney topics. Have you guys decided on what you guys are going to be for Halloween? Have you guys thought of costumes or anything?
Well, did you see last week? I showed my costume. I am going to be Yzma for the party, which I'm going to be at in 4 days.
Yeah, we seen your costume last week.
So my costume's done. I finished my headpiece today actually, and I'm very excited. Also, I'm going to be dressing up as Sally for some of my videos, so that should be fun.
Oh, that's so cool! I've dressed up as Sally before.
I have a red wig, and it's really cool.
It's a really cool costume. I absolutely love dressing up as Sally. But I love your costume, and I know that last week we had it on, but you need to tell people what it is because some people may not have tuned in and may have missed it. But it's an absolutely cool costume.
Well, I'll go get it.
Oh goodness. She's hilarious.
So while she's getting her costume, what are you going to be, Allie?
Well, I obviously am trying to be Cinderella, but I'm trying to find some things to put together to do her in like her quote unquote rags costume, not the ball gown, but what she wears like while she was cleaning the house and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like bounding or whatever. So I'm hoping to do that, but I do have a backup plan. What I ended up being kind of on a whim at the last minute for last year's Halloween, which I may do again this year if I can't do that, is I was a Disney pin trader. So
I love that.
It was kind of an original idea. So, I went to work and I had my ears and I had my Disney shirt and I had my lanyard with my pins and that kind of thing. So it was kind of fun.
I think that's awesome. Okay, so here is my Yzma. I would put it on, but you're not gonna be able to see it. Let me see if I can do it.
Nikki, can you put her on the big screen so everybody can see?
Yes, of course. Wait, let me put full screen. Where's she at? Hold on.
Oh, hello.
We're getting there. But so there's my hat. Oh, there we are. So there's my awesome ears. And this is the top of my costume, just to kind of give her that cape effect that she has. Going into a really long dress, which then has the bottle, the poison for couscous. Cusco's poison. So that's that. Yeah, that's it. And then I have earrings and a necklace to go with it. I'm ready.
That is so cool. I love it. I love that costume. Like when you showed it last week, I was just like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it because it cost me less than $10. So I try to keep my Disney crafting pretty low because I want to go to Disney. So I want to save my money for that. So my crafting and stuff, I try to like condense.
Oh yeah. That's how I am. So this year, I think me and the Kilt Guy are going to be Gomez and Morticia Adams. Only because it's our 1-year wedding anniversary and we're having a Halloween party for our anniversary, which we got married on October 27th. So it's really close to Halloween. We actually went on our honeymoon on Halloween night at Walt Disney World. So Halloween's definitely like a thing for us. So we're definitely doing the whole Adams family and dressing up like Morticia and Gomez Adams. So.
Oh, that's cool. That's really neat.
Yeah, I can't wait for that because we actually are ordering a cake for our anniversary because our wedding cake there was some snags and some snafus that happened. It wasn't the greatest. So we're doing a makeup wedding cake. So we're actually going to have we have a cake topper that has Gomez and Morticia Adams on it. So that's going to be kind of cool. And the way that I wanted it, it's going to be like a white cake with like a raspberry filling. But the way that they do it, they kind of poke holes into the top of the cake and then pour the raspberry filling inside. So when you cut it, it actually looks like it's blood dripping.
Yes.
Oh,
I love that. That is like deliciously deceiving.
Yes, yes. Definitely devilishly delectable.
I like that.
there's Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Oh,
Hey.
Kelly, join us. You have to look at the link we sent you so you can finally join. Yay! And then she can tell you guys all the updates on Walt Disney World. So we're gonna look forward to that. But yeah, like we're getting ready, gearing up for Halloween season. I know you guys are definitely gearing up for Halloween season. I know Christy from Christy's Corner, she's already started decorating.
Yes.
Yeah, we seen some of her decorations last week, and she definitely goes all out for Halloween season too. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What do we have in? Oh.
I'm loving the comments, you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and
This is
if you guys
awesome.
haven't had a chance, like this video.
Oh yeah, like this video.
Kelly.
Make sure you subscribe to everybody's channel. We've got tons of Disney vloggers in here that love to share ideas and crafts. I know some people are saying that they're not that crafty or creative, but you know, you can always learn new things. And practice makes perfect. That's what I always say.
I do want to attempt to make my own ears. That is on my project to-do list. I don't know if I'll be able to fit it in with everything else going on because of all the different collaborations and box swaps we've got going on till the end of the year. But I definitely want to try it.
Yeah, Christy surprised me because we're doing a family swap for Christmas. Like her family is giving our family Christmas gifts and vice versa. Because we have exactly 4 people in our family, so we decided to like do a Christmas exchange. And she said she sent me an email saying she sent the package already for Christmas. I'm like, what?
That girl is crazy. I'm telling you.
I have super packages sitting right next to me that I haven't opened yet. I'm just like, I gotta wait till December.
Yeah, those kind of things. It's like, you don't know who I am. I'm gonna have it open by Halloween. Like, what are you doing?
I want to X-ray it. I want to shake it. I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yes, that to me, that's tempting. I can't. I'd have to do like a give me a small gift to count down till I open the big box kind of thing. I guess I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I probably have to put it in the attic.
I am very bad with Christmas gifts. I love giving things. I love, like, especially Christmas. But I want you to open right there and then. Like, I don't even want to wrap it. I just want to give it to you and be like, look what I found you. I'm so excited. And like, Christmas is like 3 months away. I don't care. Open it now.
We're the same way. I swear, me and my daughter, my oldest one, we do that all the time. We buy somebody a gift and we're just like, it eats at us the whole time. We like stand by it. We walk by the Christmas tree. We're like, no, you just need to open it now. Just open it now.
Nikki, are you the kind of shopper where you find something that's so cute and you're like, oh, that's so perfect for so and so, but gosh, I would love that for myself. I have to get 2 of them, one for myself and one for the person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every time and it's funny because it's mostly with Disney stuff that I do that with. So whenever I go to Disneyland or Walt Disney World and say I want a popcorn bucket, and I know like the Oogie Boogie popcorn buckets, I think we own 4 of them in the house because we have 2 of the first original series that they brought out, the glow in the dark one with the lighter green. And then we have the second series that they brought out, which has the roulette wheel that he's on. And he's a darker green, and that one glows in the dark as well. But we have 4 total of those because one's for me, one's for my daughter, one's for me. we each have a set.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. Even though we're all in the same house, you know, she's got hers displayed in her room. I have mine displayed in my room because I have a whole a popcorn bucket wall that I have shelves and I have all my popcorn buckets on display.
Yes.
So that's our room looks like a toy store.
My best friend, how her kitchen is set up, she has this unusual like beam across her kitchen, and it doesn't like it's empty space, and so she has all her popcorn buckets displayed up in the kitchen. It's so cool.
That is cool.
I like that because
she's the one who was like, "Can you give me all the buckets?"
Yeah, I've seen people that have like the elevated ceilings and they have that space up above their cabinets where it's just open, you know, and it's like so many people figure out like what to do with those. And I've seen people put like ivy and plants and stuff, and I've seen other things, but that popcorn idea is definitely up there. Like I like that idea because they're out of the way, but yet still displayed. I like it.
Yeah.
And it's convenient too. You can always grab one down if you want to fill one up with popcorn while you're watching a movie.
I have one popcorn bucket, and I don't know what to do with it. Like it's literally sitting in my room. Whoops, I dropped it.
Hi, Brittany.
I don't know where to put it, what to do with it.
Oh, that's so cute.
This was from 2016, I think. My husband and I went for our anniversary, and I don't know what to do with it. So he just kind of sits there and stares at me.
Do you put them by the Christmas tree for Christmas at least? Like maybe set them out near the tree?
We did have him on the piano, like up high. But I don't know. He doesn't match anything. I think that's the problem. Is like I don't mind. I'm very eclectic. I have very different things, but the plastic kind of throws off the rest of the decor. I don't know.
Well, actually, if you think about it, the popcorn buckets kind of act as like an old-fashioned blow mold, if you remember. If you put a battery-operated candle in there and set him out, like he could be like a little blow mold.
You might have gave Kat a whole new idea here.
It's kind of creepy because his brain opens up. So I don't know. He's cute though.
Yeah. So I do that with some of mine. I put like the battery operated candles in there.
Oh yeah.
They light them up on the inside. So I do that with some of mine to kind of decorate in the house.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. And it's safer that way, obviously, than putting real candles in there.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't trust my cats with candles. They think the flame
you can get those battery operated candle things at the Dollar Tree or yeah. So I always put them in there and set them out and stuff. And then I get what are those? The little Disney figurines that you get in the little packs. They have the mystery packs.
The adorables?
Yes. I made a Christmas village one time with all those.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
That's cool.
Yeah, I did that for my daughter because she has like a smaller room. And so we're trying to figure out what can we do to decorate her room to make it kind of look a little festive. So we do like little Christmas lights in her room and stuff like that. But I thought like getting a little bit of the, it's like a fake snow it's like
the cotton stuff or?
Yes. So I got like the fake snow and put that down for like the snow. And then I put the little figurines in there and stuff. And then we had some little village house pieces from Michael's or somewhere. And I put those in there and had it all lit up with little Christmas lights and stuff. And she loved it. It was like one of her favorite things.
Yeah, that is
really all her little Disney characters in there.
Oh, that's cool. Did you see what the kilt guy is saying in the chat right now?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, that is true. But that's one you ordered for me. So he's talking about my Steamboat Willie popcorn bucket that I got from Japan.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
he gave it to me as a gift. And the cutest thing is that
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I'm gonna take the top part out here, and it's because it actually detaches, and I'm gonna try to put a music box that plays the actual Steamboat Willie song. So when you push it plays that song instead.
Oh,
that is
I'm
amazing.
working on that.
Like, I'm jealous. Like, that is such a cool piece.
Yeah. So that's what he's saying about the that's one popcorn bucket that we have, and we only have one because he bought it for me. But if I buy the popcorn buckets, I buy two.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I am bad because I buy my husband stuff all the time, and he's like, I don't need this. I was like, no, you do. You just don't realize you need it. I'm trying to get a pin right now, and it's a rare pin. It's actually the duck, the cat, and the woodpecker from oh, what's it called? Do 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 do. No, that's called. It's a short. It's a Disney short, but it's like
I don't know. When you started doing that, I started thinking of Legends of Zelda. Because that's the song.
that pin, but someone has that pin, and I'm like stalking it. I'm like
Peter and the Wolf. Singer
Peter and the Wolf.
Peter and the Wolf. Is that it?
Yes, that's it. He loves that short, and I'm like, I need this pin.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember now. That was old.
Yes, but he loves it, and like I was just like, "Are you sure you don't want it?" And he's like, "Oh no, actually, I do want that." I'm like, "See, I know you."
Yeah, I love the little Disney short. Like one of my favorite Disney shorts is it's called Trick or Treat. It's old. Oh my gosh, like 70s old, but it's Donald Duck.
Stop.
I'm 70s baby too, so but it's got Donald Duck, and it's not Madam Mim. It's she's a witch.
Oh yes.
And
old hag lady, and I can't think of what that was.
And then it has Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yeah. I love that one because it has Huey, Dewey, and Louie in it.
Yes.
And Donald he plays a prank on them for their candy and ends up taking all their candy and storing it in like a closet. And she comes in and saves the day. So I absolutely love that little short. It's so cute. I watch it every Halloween. That's like one of my Halloween tradition bucket list things is like every Halloween I watch that one. I watch Ichabod Crane.
Yes, I love that one.
Yes. So those are the ones that I have to watch every Halloween. It gets me in the mood.
The only movie that I have that has the Huey, Dewey, and Louie and Scrooge McDuck is the Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I
love that movie.
Yeah. My girls used to love it when they were little. We would watch it all the time.
I watch that one every Christmas. So yeah, those are.
Yes. I love the part when Huey, Dewey, and Louie like it's like Groundhog Day, and they keep going around like.
Oh yeah.
Hazel. The witch's name is Hazel. I knew
Hazel.
it.
Yes, Hazel the witch. I love her. And you know what the thing is I think if they brought that short back more, like if they just played it a little more often, because one of the things that I absolutely love is going to the Disneyland hotels here in California. They actually will play that short. In the little lobby area where the kids hang out, they have like a little television. And I'll sit there with the kids and just watch it. I don't care.
I like that.
Yeah, I sit there and watch it, and I'm just like, I'm not even a guest at the hotel. I'm just gonna sit here and watch this cartoon because I love it. Don't mind me. I'm enjoying my Disney cartoons.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Singer Family says The Great Pumpkin. Yes, I love that Snoopy short.
Yeah.
That's such a good movie. We have Knott's Berry Farm here in California,
Yay.
and Knott's Berry Farm has Camp Snoopy, and they do a whole Halloween thing with Snoopy as well, and they do a Christmas theme for Snoopy. They
awesome.
just ended their what's it called? It's called Hot Summer Fun. Yeah, Hot Summer Fun. But they did a whole summer series for this year, and what they did was they had like a show where they had it was called Beach Blanket Beagle.
Blanket bingo.
Yeah.
I love Annette. Like,
Frank and Annette. Oh,
I have watched all her movies. Sorry,
I've watched all their movies. Don't worry about it. I like grew up on Frankie and Annette. So yeah. But they have Beach Blanket Beagle, and they do like Polynesian dancers and fire dancers and all kinds of stuff with Snoopy. It was really cool. And they had like it was kind of like food booths that they had throughout the park that offered like little bits of food like things, and they had a tasting card just like they have for Food and Wine Festival at Disneyland.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was really cool because you could pay like $35. You got 8 tabs. You could try 8 different foods. And with Knott's Berry Farm, wine and beer was included on the tab. So they had a boysenberry wine that they had there, which I'd never had before, but that was actually really good. And they had these like hot dogs that were like boysenberry flavored hot dogs. They were so good. I was like shocked at the stuff that I was going to try and like that I never tried before. So that was awesome. So I think Knott's Berry Farm is starting to try and offer like similar things to what Disney's offering. So I like that they're competing and kind of like getting into what like everybody's into right now, like food trucks and different food things and stuff like that. So I like that they're getting into that. I know that they have a Boysenberry Festival every year that we go to. I absolutely love the Boysenberry Festival. And I like it because so many people say, oh, Knott's Berry Farm is not Disney thing. It's not Disney related. We don't want to talk about that. But if they think about it, Knott's Berry Farm was actually the first theme park that was here in California. And Walt Disney actually would go to Knott's Berry Farm to be inspired by a lot of the attractions that they had there at Knott's Berry Farm. So the Main Street train that goes around, and then they have that little dinosaur part in the train. He got that idea from Walter Knott because of the mine train ride that they have at Knott's Berry Farm, where they have the stalagmites and the stalactites and the whole thing. And it also inspired him for Big Thunder Railroad. So,
yeah,
I think they kind of go hand in hand. Walt Disney definitely liked Walter Knott and got a lot of inspiration from him on how to have a successful theme park. So I definitely appreciate that.
A little side note that's kind of sort of off topic, but about Knott's Berry Farm that I really liked is across from where they have the chicken dinner place out front, they have like the replica of where the Declaration of Independence was signed and that kind of thing.
Yes.
I went to that once. It was really cool.
Yeah, Independence Hall. They have a 1:1 scale of Independence Hall. And they actually have a replica of the Liberty Bell in there. And that's one thing that I love about like doing things on our channel, because yes, we're food related, more or less vlogging, but we also do different things and tourist stops in California. We actually did a video for Independence Hall on 4th of July. We did the Knott's, we do a lot of the Knott's Berry Farm stuff and a lot of other like touristy attractions in California that you can see or may not know about, but you can go to. And we like to do stuff that's more family oriented that you can take your kids to, if you want, and it's not super expensive or costs a lot of money. So we like doing all that stuff. But Independence Hall, if nobody's ever been there and done that, it's absolutely free to get in. You just have to make sure it's within the hours that they're operating. You can see a replica of the Liberty Bell. They actually have all kinds of artifacts from the Civil War era, and like just basically the dawning of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It's really awesome, and it's very educational for you to go to if you want to do something really neat on on a vacation or a trip. And
that's fun.
they do the replica of the reenactment of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and that seems kind of like I was definitely shocked about it because I had never seen that part before. But you sit in there and it's an actual like show where they have the speakers and you can hear them and you can see where they were supposed to be sitting at, and a candle will light up where they were supposed to be at. So it's kind of cool to see like where everybody was standing or sitting at the time that they were doing the whole discussion on the signing of the Declaration of Independence and how the discussion came about. So that's really cool to see because like you kind of feel like you're there. So that was neat.
That's cool.
Yeah, I want to try all these places, and I think the problem is that once I'm in Orlando, I'm like, oh, I'm near Disney. But my I know it's like I'm at Disney, I gotta go. But my family it has a place in Fort Myers, so we're thinking about going down to Fort Myers and driving to Orlando, but not going to Disney. So like we're not quite as tempted because we're not staying at Disney, so we have to like drive a few hours. And I would love to do Knott's Berry, Universal, probably not SeaWorld, but stuff like that.
Yeah, that like right across the street from Universal Studios in Orlando, they actually have like I can't remember the I think it's Route 64 or something like that. But they have a whole bunch of different like exhibit places right along that area.
I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, they have like a Titanic museum. They have a wax museum there. They've got like all kinds of stuff right there in Orlando, which was surprising to me because I've never heard about any of that stuff and never knew that any of that stuff was even there. But I was able to stay at a hotel for 2 nights over there in that Orlando area, and got to see like some of those things. So that was really cool. But the same thing here at Disneyland, they have everything so close by. You've got the beach that's like 20 minutes away. You've got, downtown Hollywood and LA and stuff. So you've got all kinds of stuff that's really close by Disneyland. It doesn't have to be like right there. So when Prince Charming Dev comes to visit sometimes, he'll stay either at our house or he doesn't stay at our house anymore because it's haunted and he doesn't like to be spooked in the middle of the night. So he doesn't stay here anymore, but he'll stay at Brittany and Yaya's house or, somewhere else that's not like on Disney property because he actually gets to experience all the other stuff while he's here. So it's not just Disney related when he comes. He does a lot of other things that are going on. So like when he comes back this next time coming up in September, the LA County Fair is going to be here. So he's going to spend a day with us at the LA County Fair. He's going to spend a day hanging out, probably like at the beach or somewhere else. But he always does something else instead of just Disney, which I think is really cool because it gives other people a perspective of like where to go, where to hang out and stuff like that without having to be like on Disney property.
Yeah. Well, if anybody wants to come and visit me, I am 20 minutes away from Gettysburg. So you can see all the fields. Lots of fields. That's all we got.
That's cool. I would love to go to Gettysburg. Like
it's a good day trip. I mean, we're about 50 minutes from Washington D.C. and we're about 30 minutes or so from Baltimore. So yeah, there's a lot around here.
Nice. Yeah, I would love to go over there and see all that kind of stuff. I love history stuff. So anything history related, I'm like a history buff.
Yeah, so is my family. Like I don't think he's around. My son took his girlfriend on a date to a reenactment in town. I was like, wow, that's I don't think you can get much nerdier than that unless you're going to Disney or something. But hey, I mean, I'm all for it.
That would be cool. I would love that. That would be really neat. My mom always told me, she's like, you should have been a history school teacher because you love history so much. Like you're all about history and documentaries. I love that kind of stuff.
Yes,
So.
history class is always my favorite one. And as many times as I've done it, I still learn stuff. And I'm just like, oh, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Val, like, yeah, like you're in Bowie. You're like 35 minutes from me. It's not that far. I'm like 20 minutes. I'm right on the border of Pennsylvania, Maryland. So I do spend a lot of time up in Pennsylvania and in Gettysburg, and they always have some really cool stuff up there.
Yeah. It's awesome. And anything history related or anything educational related, I love. So like even like I think we did a series of what is it called? It was a walk and waltz footsteps inside the park and a walk and waltz footsteps outside the park.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah, so we did all the stuff inside the park, the history of Walt Disney and everything, and we did the walk and waltz footsteps, which if nobody has ever done that before at Disneyland, that is a must do. It is, yes, it's $100 to do it. It is so worth it. I will.
I don't think that's bad.
But I haven't done it, but I've seen it. You get lunch, right? You get lunch and you get like a commemorative pin on top of that. The pin alone, I would just do it.
And the pin alone is amazing. It is so beautiful. Like I seen that pin. It opens up and we have two of them because me and Scotty went, but it actually has the opening day saying inside the pin.
Yeah.
So when you open it up, and then they do give you a full lunch. So you get like a sandwich, chips and a drink, and then a small dessert, and you choose which one you want. Or if you want like a salad, if you don't want a sandwich, you can choose to do a salad. But they do a whole tour. The tour is, I want to say it's like 2 to 3 hours long. You get fast passes during the tour. So they take you on certain rides. You never know which ones they're going to do. It's just dependent on like the traffic, how many people are there, if it's busy or not. They usually try to take you on classic Disney rides to show you around. So they tell you about the history of that ride and how, Walt Disney came to think of it and that kind of thing. And then the very end, you actually get to go inside Walt's apartment. And that in itself was amazing. Like I cried. I literally cried. It was the coolest experience ever. And I mean, I've been inside the Dream Suite before at Disneyland, and that was amazing in itself. I would love to stay there. Oh my gosh. But
see, I learned about all this stuff after I left California. Like I never even knew about the Walt's Footsteps tour when I lived there. So like when I get back out there, I'm definitely going to do that. I so want to do that.
It's so worth it. It absolutely is worth every dime and more. To me, I think if you're a Disney fan, if you're a real Walt Disney fan and a history buff, you will definitely love that. It's definitely a tearjerker. So bring some tissues because nobody told me. And I thought I was going to get a little emotional. I cried 3 times during the tour. So there's times in there where like you'll actually hear his voice. Like they give you headphones and then do the tour and stuff, and then you can actually hear his voice.
Oh, that would kill me. Oh, my husband would be a ball of mush. He loves that kind of stuff. I cry, but not that often. I'm normally I'm an angry crier. So if I'm like really mad and I can't express it, I'll start crying because I'm mad. My husband is like, "You look so beautiful tonight." That kind of stuff. So Walt, oh my God, he'd be like, Uncle Walt's in my ears. Oh yeah, he'd be gone.
It was emotional. because they literally had us like standing in Main Street at the flagpole, and then it like surprised me that they like started playing his voice, and I was just like like a ball of mush. And yeah, and just the whole tour in general, it's a must do. So if anybody's ever thought about it or molded over like, oh, I don't know if it's worth the $100, it's totally worth it. I would so pay it again.
Sounds
And
like
some.
that. Well,
Yeah.
I did the early morning magic for Toy Story, and I don't think that was worth it. Like I rather spend $100 and do, hey Taylor. I would definitely want to do the walking walks footstep. Hi, beautiful ladies.
Hi. Hi, how are you? I was listening on my way home, so keep going. You're fantastic.
I love your ears. I love that everybody has like all ears, and then I have broken buzz ears.
All right, so now you guys are here. Let me introduce you guys. We have Taylor and we have Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. You guys say hi to everybody.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
All right, so Taylor, we've been looking forward to what you have to share with us. So go ahead and take it away.
I guess I would, I think I have pins, right? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, they've come out with a bunch of new pins for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion and for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. They've got a bunch of cool ones. I would suggest looking on Disney Pins blog if you want like a picture of them. I prefer just looking at the Instagram because I personally don't like to read a whole article of the pictures and send them to my mom, like, pick me these up. But yeah, me and my mom actually went to the 50th anniversary in Disney World. We weren't even sure what we were in line for. We just kind of like hopped in line and we're like, there's got to be something cool in Memento Mori. And it turned out it was the 50th anniversary and we got some cool merch.
What kind of merch was there? I know they had the pops and stuff, but was there other things exclusive there?
Had jackets, pins, mugs. There was a little toy. I'll actually get mine. They're right behind me.
Yeah, we got in after I got off work, and there was just this ginormous line going out of Memento Mori by Haunted Mansion. So we're like, let's get in line. We have no idea what we're in line for, but it must be fantastic. And it was. So Taylor bought a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah. There was a jacket that's in my closet, but I got the mug. I don't know if you can see it that way, but it's actually like really heavy and really nice. This is metal and it says the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. And then I got this one and it's, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yeah.
Oh my God, that is so cute.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and there's little Hedgehogging ghosts in there.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
I love the Haunted Mansion, so yeah.
I love that. That is awesome. Thank you so much.
Do you have the jacket, Taylor? Because that jacket was so cool.
Yeah, I can go get it. It's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
She's like up and down, up and down. She's getting her exercise.
Yeah, I can't wait to go on the Haunted Mansion ride during the party in my costume because I want to get a picture of me.
You've got to post that on Instagram for sure.
Well, I will. You know what I'm most excited about my trip? I get to have dinner with Kelly.
So excited. We're going to go do a character dinner at Garden Grill, which will be our first time for both of us, I think.
Yes.
So super, duper excited. Sorry, Taylor.
I know. I said talk about something, not just sit there in silence. But this is the shirt. I don't know if you guys can see it that way.
Wow.
But it's actually really cool. It's like gold and super shiny. And then the front of it has the 50th. And I was the shirt, but there was like a $10 difference, and I was like, this I'll be able to use like every day and get a bunch of use out of.
It's
So
zipper
I ended
pull too, and you hardly ever see the zipper pulls.
Mhm.
Yeah, I love zipper because it's easy to take on, easy to take off, leave it in my car.
Taylor, do you know that that is the original Haunted Mansion sign that's on the back of that hoodie?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I had no idea, honestly.
it's the original sign that they used to have out in front of the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had no idea. I just thought it was cute and bought it.
It is super cute. I'm so jealous right now. I'm like, oh, I didn't know they had that one because I haven't seen that hoodie yet. But
That is so cool.
For the 50th anniversary, when they did the Haunted Mansion, they actually had the original sign out in front of the Haunted Mansion. That they put it back out for the 50th anniversary. So that was really cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah. So, Kelly, what updates do you have for us?
Well, tonight is the first night of the Halloween party, or the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party at the Magic Kingdom. So everybody's a buzz about that. I'm super excited because we received 2 free tickets from my work. So I'm going to be going on the 28th. It'll be my first time, but there's so many new things. There's a whole new fireworks show. And castle show. So that'll be new for everyone this year. And I guess it's like Mickey and 3 of his friends, and they're going trick-or-treating, and that's the theme of it. And they're coming out against all kinds of, scenarios. And so that's incorporated in the show. So I'm super excited about that. Something really, really, really kind of exciting for people that buy day tickets came out yesterday, and this is like a game changer. They offer now these tickets that you just have to go past noon, so you can enter the park from noon to close, and the tickets are about half price. So that's crazy awesome, because I think you have to buy a 2-day ticket, and they're about $168. Which is basically the price of a 1-day ticket. So I feel like that's awesome. And I hope a lot of people buy them so that when I go early in the morning, it's not so busy. Please buy those late pass tickets. But that's huge. If you're taking, a bunch of people, but you can only go for a couple days, that's a lot of savings. So
Yeah,
I just thought that was
definitely.
pretty darn cool.
No, is this only? Oh, sorry. Is
the NBA Experience opened this week? Bunch of basketball players showed up. I'm super excited to take Matthew, Jalen, Dylan to that, and some really, really cute merchandise. There's the traditional Mickey hat, but the hat part looks like a basketball. It feels like a basketball. It's got like the texture. It's so stinking cute. And there's even a Loungefly backpack that matches, and it looks and feels like the material that makes a basketball. And Taylor will tell you, boys in our family all crazy about basketball. So this is pretty awesome. Disney just, you think like they've come out with the newest, greatest thing, and then guess what? Next week there's something new and great coming out, and take all my money.
Isn't that what they're known for, Kelly?
Yeah, Taylor and I were just at the Pineapple Lanai at the Polynesian. That was like our last stop before going to the airport. We had gone to the Wave for the buffet breakfast. After eating the buffet breakfast, we went to go get a Dole Whip, right? So we got the Tafiti one. And guess what? We thought, yeah, we're having the newest, the greatest Dole Whip. Nope, they came out with a new one at the Pineapple Lanai, and now it's like raspberry flavored and, amazing. So now I got to go back. But, Disney does it so good because they keep us wanting more and more. So it's always exciting.
That they do.
And I do think Disney World is upping their game. I love Disneyland because they always have the best stuff. I mean, the food is amazing. They're always coming out with so many specialty foods, seasonal foods, holiday foods, and I think Disney World is catching on. So I'm super excited about that.
Well, Prince Charming Dev just popped in and say hi to everybody. So hi, Dev. And Janine, Disney DIY just popped in.
Janine.
Hey, Janine.
Oh, that's cute.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to all the updates for Disneyland and Walt Disney World. That is just like amazing. All the stuff that they always come out with, the new decorations, the new designs, that NBA experience. I got a chance to see, what was it? Disney Life. Rachel and June, they did a thing at the NBA experience, and it actually looked fun. I'm not like a huge, I mean, I watch basketball, but I'm not a huge basketball fan. But the way that they did it, it made it more interactive and kind of fun. So it was like, even if you didn't like basketball.
Okay? I'm sorry to make interrupt.
I pushed the buttons and now our live stream is on the TV downstairs and I'm putting screen time.
I hate when I do that.
Hi, Cat family. Hi. It does. It looks really cool. Go ahead, Vicki. I'm so sorry. I saw Kat. I wanted to make sure she was okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I accidentally go to theirs all the
But
Yeah,
it is
the design
like
they have for the, huh?
there's nothing like Disney at Halloween, I think. And I'm so sort of like torn between, is mid-August too soon and is it ever too soon? So I just love it. And I'm super excited that I'm going to get to see it with Kat next week. So super excited. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. Right.
I can't wait.
gonna have a mega pin order from me.
Janine says she'd love to see us all together. You know what? Actually, I was talking about we need to plan like a Disney girls trip.
Hey, I'm in, girlfriend. You know that. Twinkie, yes, girls trip. Let's do it.
I'm
For
trying.
sure.
I'm having withdrawals. It's been 3 years since I've been to a Disney park, okay? Blasphemy.
Golly, we
Oh,
need to
yeah.
part of this.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
we definitely need to do a Disney day. So I'm looking forward to it. I just came back from the one that me and you did, Kelly, and that was a blast. And just
So
being
much
able
fun.
to hang out with just us girls and have fun. I think that was like the best time I had at Disney.
We literally had the best time ever. It was
Yeah.
so much freaking fun.
And
Just
going to the DVC lounge in Epcot, and we were just drinking like free drinks and free snacks. We felt like princesses.
If it's free, it's for me. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah, where else in the parks can you get free drinks and not have to pay for them? We literally were just like, give us more. We want to stay here forever.
I'm like filling up my water bottle with the Coke Zero out of the machine. Yes, sorry, Taylor. I'm that person.
Yeah. No, seriously, we definitely need to pick a girls' Disney day and go. And I know that Kelly, you had to work, but you didn't get a chance to go to the over at the Contemporary Resort. But they have the most awesome fireworks view to view the fireworks, and it was amazing. So for us, like when we do our Disney Girls Day, we're definitely going to have to do a view of the fireworks from there, because that was amazing.
You're gonna have to hook us up with your DVC card.
Yeah.
It's up to the top of the world.
Yeah, well, because if we do that, then we don't have to pay for our hotel rooms. It's just basically paying for tickets to get down there and the tickets to the park. So
Hey, every cost
You
savings
can choose
helps,
which
right?
resort we want to stay at. We'll just get like a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom suite, depending on how many are going to go.
And this is why I have a job. I don't need a job, but if I want to go to Disney, I have to have one. It's the only reason I work. I do. Luckily, I love what I do.
I work for, we'll work for Disney, instead of we'll work for food.
Oh, yeah.
Will you afford your Disney habit, right, Kelly?
Yes.
Disney habit. Yes, that's why I'm working too. So.
Yeah. I want to make my newest T-shirt. I want to make is I work to support my Disney fix.
Yes, I need that T-shirt. I need a duck butt T-shirt because I saw duck butt today, an actual duck butt, and I got so excited. I was like, I need a duck butt T-shirt.
I'm working on it.
Pat, I have to tell you that Taylor and I had acquired some duck items for you, and I was going to send them out, but I decided I'm going to give them to you in person because, and you know what I'm thinking, since we're going to Epcot, we definitely have to ride that Mexico horrible ride that you love so much.
I'm so honored. I'm gonna cry. I don't cry often. I love that.
I'll give you the gift from Taylor and I. We will ride that ride together, and you will convince me why I'm wrong.
It's so you won't stop laughing at my face. Like, I'm telling you, I get so excited. I'm just like a little kid of Christmas. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
Midlife Vibes just came in to say hi real quick. They're roaming around Disneyland.
Hi.
Enjoy Disneyland for us.
Love them.
Juan popped in to say hi.
Juan! Spicy goodness.
Yes, spicy goodness.
I love
Juan.
Everybody loves Juan. Juan is the guy.
Yeah. I think he's everybody's little mascot.
Yes.
he supports all us Disney vloggers and sends us love. So we love Juan.
Juan is the best for sure.
Which reminds me, Juan, you got to come hang out with us probably tonight or tomorrow. we're going on a foodie binge.
Oh, where are you going?
They have a thing called the I don't want to mess this up. Pananama Market. It's a weird sound, but it's basically almost like 50 or 60 different food booths, and they all serve like different types of food. And they took a mall parking lot and basically closed it off, and the whole mall parking lot is just full of like food booths and different activities and things like that. So yeah, we're just gonna go to eat and have dinner and try out different things.
That sounds awesome.
It's only $3 to get in, and then you pay for your food and stuff like that, and yeah, it's really neat.
Yeah, Juan, is he going with you?
I hope so. I want him to come down. I'm gonna have no hot yoga tonight. You got to come hang out with us.
Talk about food. I forgot to mention that I did see something in my email today that at Port Orleans French Quarter for Halloween, they have a pumpkin beignet sundae. It has 3 pumpkin beignets and like a mountain of ice cream with caramel and chocolate and just over the top amazingness. So, who's in?
If you take the ice cream off, I'll do it.
Like, can we have the ice cream on the side?
I'll eat it all. I want it all.
I'm like, what?
That makes my heart happy.
Then I don't have to share.
I want it all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's like fall in a cup. I want it.
pumpkin beignet would sound nice as it is, just by itself.
Yeah. I mean, I'll end up in a food coma later, but you know. It's the sacrifices we make.
Oh my
All right,
goodness.
so we've gone into an hour and a half. We've been pretty long, and I think Dole Whip Dad is getting ready to do his stream, or he's already started. So we're gonna go ahead and sign off for the day. I want to thank everybody for coming out,
Yeah,
and
thank you guys.
love you, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing all your experiences with us. Real quick, I just want to go around and kind of, if there's anything new you guys are working on, any new projects or anything else. So we'll go ahead and start with Taylor.
I'm always getting put in the spot. I don't know. I've just been busy making ears, to be honest. I actually have a DIY coming up. Even if you do make ears, I would suggest watching it because mainly the bow. Like it is like easy, simple, and it looks like super professional done.
Hey, mention your channel name, Taylor.
Tangled in
People
the
know.
magic.
I'll say it again. Sorry.
Tangled in the magic.
And I linked that in the chat earlier too. I linked your channel.
Yeah, so if anybody's ever wanting to subscribe to her channel, it's Tangled in the Magic. Go check out Taylor. Awesome channel. She does some DIY stuff and makes some awesome ears that I absolutely love. My Snow White ears that you made me. They're like some of my favorites. And like one of the flowers, it started to come off a little bit because I was wearing it so much. And I was like, glue it back on. I'm gonna fix this. I wore it so much I wear it out. So
Yeah, though.
all right, Kelly, what new updates do you have?
Well, I'm going to be working on my Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Walt Disney World video tomorrow because it's my only day off this week. But Taylor and I had a fantastic time. She actually beat me to it and put her video up first, so you can see her video at Tangled in the Magic. But it was so stinking fun. I mean, I thought of you, Nikki, the whole time, you being Death Star Diva and everything. We were super impressed. We were super duper impressed. So I'm working on that. I've got a couple of hotel room tours in the can. We went to Port Orleans Riverside and stayed in the Princess Room, and we stayed at All Star Music for the first time, and that was actually pretty great. So a couple room tours and just keeping it going. So, and I'm in a giveaway. I think Kat's in it too. So check out the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge giveaway. And Cinder Alley, you're in it too. Are you, Nikki? I don't know, but there's amazing prizes. So definitely check that out. And I think you can enter till the end of the month. So you get 13 channels prizes, and there'll be one winner. So that's kind of exciting.
Yes.
Wow, that sounds great.
Yeah, I want to win it, but they told me I can't. I'm not allowed. But
anything Star Wars is right up my alley.
yeah, I'm super excited. I mean, you went to Galaxy's Edge Disneyland, and I know you loved it. I think this is like storytelling that Walt would be proud of. I like Star Wars. I love Star Wars, but I'm not a huge fanatic. I'm a fan. But I mean, I was even brought to goosebumps and a little teary-eyed at a couple of the things. It's amazing. I mean, it definitely lives up to the hype for me. So, how about you?
Save your money on food, though.
What?
I said it was really cool. Just save your money on the food.
Yeah, don't eat there. Don't eat there.
Oh.
Buy stuff, but don't eat there. Eat it sci-fi.
Sorry, we're having a little bit of a connection issue real quick.
So sorry, I went way over on my thing. Thank you for waiting for me, girls. I was like rushing home because they had a little celebration thing because our first 5 weeks of training that we do in the classroom was over, and now I'm actually on the phones. So, Nikki, I'll have to give you my number. So when you book our amazing girls trip hotel, you can do it. Did that make sense?
You kind of cut out the end on my feed. I'm not sure if everyone else heard you.
You said.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'm working at DVC at the call center now.
Yes.
So you can call me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Nikki's frozen.
Uh-oh.
At least she's smiling. Look how cute she looks.
Yes.
Okay, Allie, let's throw it over to you next. Go ahead and talk about what you got coming up.
Okay, well, let's see. I'm really behind on tag videos. So I have quite a few that I filmed that'll be coming out. I have a couple Magic Mail videos coming out. I'm in several different collaborations and giveaways between now and the end of the year. But just a little side bit, you can kind of see behind me, there's a lot of Volkswagen stuff. My husband is a huge Volkswagen lover, as well as owning one. And we went to a really cool Volkswagen show last week, and I am thinking about putting that video out like next week sometime on my channel, just to kind of test the waters and see, if anyone's interested in watching it. So that will also be on there, as well as normal Disney content.
I love that. I love that when you mix it up. You know what I mean? And that sounds like a really cool event. I mean, like, super cool. Who doesn't love a bug, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That is really cool. Awesome. Awesome. I think I know some of those collaborations that you have going through the end of the year.
Got us in this group are probably involved in them.
All right, perfectly, Kat. How about you?
Hello. So I am ready. I just did a video for this on what is in my bag for my trip. So I am ready. I'm so excited to go to Disney, and then I'm gonna cry when I come back because I'm gonna have the withdrawals. I'm kind of just going to be making a lot of videos while I'm there. I'm gonna be recording a lot and piecing them all together, and hopefully bring you guys some really fun content that you guys will love. And that's basically. Oh, hi, Mike. Sorry, I love him. Wait, I did read something. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
She's so funny. She's so great.
Oh, hi.
Oh my goodness.
Hi,
I made him, and he's on my wall. Sorry, I got really excited.
I'm a little butterfly.
Oh my goodness. I missed his ride at Disneyland California Adventure.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
So that's all for me.
The choo-choo train.
Yeah, they moved his the front part of his ride actually to the Pixar Studios, so they have his little part. I want to go see him so bad. I miss him.
Aww.
So for our channel, new updates that are going to be coming up. We are actually doing 13 days of Halloween, and it's going to be 13 vlogs in a row. They are going to be Halloween themed based, and it's going to be either a Halloween craft that you can make with you and your kids, or it can be a food that you can make that's Halloween themed. So, for example, we're doing pumpkin stuffed bell peppers. So we're doing like those kind of little Halloween-y themed foods that you can make for your house that you'll be able to consume during the Halloween season, just to get you in the mood. Some of them are really, quick, easy. Anybody can do it. Your kids can get involved and help out. And some of them are a little bit complicated. They're just going to need help with the stove, the oven, that kind of stuff. But we really wanted to do it family oriented so that the kids can get involved as well, and to just have a happy Halloween leading up to the fall season. So we're going to start that. It'll be towards the end of, middle of September to the first part of October. We're going to be doing those. So that's when you guys will look forward to the 13 days of Halloween.
Love it. I love it.
Awesome. That sounds cute.
Super cute.
All right. So, with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in, you guys. We're going to have the next Fridays spilling the Disney tea on Kelly's channel. So, tune into Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. Right? Is it Kelly or Taylor's channel? Taylor.
You know what? It'll probably have to be Taylor's for 2 weeks. I have Wednesday, Thursday off, but then my real schedule starts and I'll have Thursday, Friday off for like ever.
Taylor,
So-
girl, you can do it. I believe in you.
So yeah, everybody, next Friday, 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern time, check out Taylor's channel and join us for the next Spilling the Disney Tea. Thank you guys so much for coming in and being a part of everything, and hope you guys have a magical and spooky Halloween. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, I think that